Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. So this is the first day of the week. We are on the 20th of May 2019, and we want to see the pairs we had on last week to see how they went, if there are any changes that we need to make, or if we can just proceed with what we said previously. So we'll start off with the main pairs first of all, and then we'll move to one index SP500. Then we'll look at gold, and then the last one should be Brent oil. So on my chart currently, as you can see, GBP/USD, we're actually into a sell, the one we took some few days ago. We recommend the sell while price was here, and the price is still down. So as long as we remain below this level, this cloud formation, we are actually selling. So to get this, it is called Ichimoku. I think that's the name, Ichimoku. Yes. So this one is on your screen. Then we have it. As long as the price remains below the upper cloud, we actually expect price to be continuing down. So as it is at the moment, we are still into a sell. The best is to wait for price to retrace back to the upper side, then pick a sell from that point. That should be pick a sell when the price is around this point, around 1.2739. Pick a sell from around that level. Expect that sell to be pushing price even lower to around 1.2705. So as it is at the moment, the overall trend is downwards. We recommend you look for a sell, especially if the price can retrace back to the upper side. So the correct place to sell it from is where I've mentioned is 1.2739. This is the correct place to look for a sell from. If price can pull back up to that level, then you should look for a sell from that point. Have your stop loss above this level here. Have your stop loss above this point. Then your take profit should be here. Just a second. Take profit should be here. So we are selling from 1.2739. Our stop loss above 1.2762, and then our take profit is around 1.2683. So we move forward. To Euro USD. We have it loaded. The overall trend is downwards. We had our level here, a support, which price went below a resistance, then it came back down, a resistance, down, a resistance. And as long as the price does not clearly ascend beyond this one, we are actually looking for a sell. The best place to sell from is if price can pull back up to this level, up to somewhere within 1.1181 to 1.1177. This is going to be the correct place to sell from. So you either sell it there. If you didn't sell it there, you had the second chance to sell it there. You also had the third chance to sell it there. And then the fourth place to sell it from is there. So we move forward. USD. This is a sell. So far the trend is downwards. The daily trend is downwards. But 4 somehow is heading upwards. Daily is upwards. 30 minutes is neutral. There's no direction. And then 15 minutes there's downtrend. And then 5 minutes we're also seeing a downtrend. So this is a sell in my opinion, but wait for price to pull back to the upper side. Instead of selling it as it is at the moment, wait for price to come back up to somewhere around this point. Wait for price to come back up to this point. Pick a sell from that point, something like this. The price should pull back up to that point. Expect that sell to be pushing price to the lower side. So as it is at the moment, we took a sell. If you didn't sell it, you can still sell it when price gets back to the same place again. So we'll move forward. What to the next chart? That should be SP500. SP500 previously we were looking for a buy, and the main reason you're saying this is a buy, there was a trend which was dominating since this point here. The price has been up, so we expected the decline which we are seeing for the past 2 weeks, this and this one, to be a retracement. So far from what happened previously, this is still a buy. This is still a good buy. especially if price can pull back to the lower side. So as it is at the moment, you should be waiting for price around this point. Here, have your level there. This is just a very good resistance which has been broken and is now being used as support. So if price can get back to it, then this is the best place to look for a buy from. We have this resistance, and you also have this as a resistance. Have this, sorry, we have this one as a resistance. So have this as a resistance. Then price went above it, came back, and it continued even. Then came back again for the second. So this is still a buy as long as the price does not clearly break below 2792.5. This is still a buy. The best you should be doing is to wait for price to pull back to the same level, wait for price to get back to the same place, the same support level, then pick a buy from that point. Expect that buy to push price even higher. So as it is at the moment, we don't recommend looking for a sell. Despite the fact that the price looks more bearish, we don't recommend for a sell. Instead, you should wait for price to get back to this level, pick a buy from that point, expect that buy to push price up to this resistance. So as it is at the moment, you should be looking for a buy, have your pending buy limit here, then have your stop loss below there, then the take profit should be above. The next symbol, gold, here, add this one, see gold is downwards. As you can see, we have ever since the price went below from this point here, we've been all along downwards. So as long as gold remain below this one, the actual downwards, as long as gold is shielded by this resistance, expect it to proceed even lower. So the best place to look for a sell from is not where the price is at the moment. The best place is here. Wait for price to pull back up to this point. Let it get back up to that level. Then pick a sell from that point. Expect the sell to push price up to this support. So as it is, we recommend having your pending sell limit, then have your stop loss above this point, and then your take profit should be here. So other than this place at the sell point, the next place to sell from is here. You can also sell it from here. If price fails to get up to this level, the other place you could sell from is around 1277.82. You can sell it from that point, a support, a support, a support. Went below a resistance, we are still downwards. We want price to get back to the same point, then we pick a sell up to 1270.05. So as it is on gold, we are looking for a sell. Want price to retrace back upwards, let price come back up to this point, then we'll be able to pick a sell towards this level, 1270.05. Move to the last symbol, Brent oil. So if you can remember, last week I actually said Brent oil is a buy. That's why you're seeing my chart looks like this. And as you can see, the price actually has gapped our way. So the main reason I was saying this was a buy is because the trend was upwards from this point. The overall trend was upwards. And then as you can see, from this point, we've been making higher. As the price goes up, retraces slightly, it continues up, retraces slightly, continues up slightly, then continues even higher, then retraces slightly, and somehow we are still above 72.48. So as long as the price is like if price can break above this level, it has not broken already, but if it can go above, then we'll wait for a retracement back to the same point and pick a buy up to 83.555. So as it is at the moment on Brent oil, we are looking for a buy. We want price to retrace back the same point. We'll pick a buy from that point, expand the buy to push price up to 83.55. So that's according to the weekly. The daily chart, the same thing is happening. We are actually still buying. We expect price to proceed even higher. So if you're trading Brent oil at the moment, you're supposed to be looking for a buy, wait for price to retrace back towards the previous day's opening price, towards Friday's closing price, sorry, for price to come back up to this level around 71.37, then pick a buy from that point. Expect that buy to first push price up to this level, up to around 73.89. Then if price can break above, we're going to continue even higher. So on Brent oil, I recommend looking for a buy. You should be looking for a buy as you speak. The best is to place a pending buy limit. Instead of buying immediately, have your pending buy limit around this point. Have your pending buy limit around 71.37. Then have your stop loss slightly below, and then have your take profit at 73.89. The forward chart, we are still buying. So that should bring us to the end of today's overview. So far we've looked at just all the symbols. We have Euro USD where we are looking for a sell. GBP USD we are also looking for a sell. And then also have USD JPY where we are looking for a sell. SP 500 we are looking for a buy. If price can come back up to this level, we look for that buy. Then gold we are looking for a sell, and that sell should happen when price retraces back up to around 1278.61. Then Brent oil, we're looking for a buy. So thank you very much. See you again tomorrow at the same time.